Let's practice art today in a way that might be controversial, because I'm tracing my dog. Don't worry, I'm not tracing her exactly, I'm just drawing basic shapes that I can fill in with her as a reference. Tracing is a method that will be argued about, because if you're tracing someone else's artwork, that can be seen as theft. But I'm not tracing another artist's work, I'm tracing a reference image of my dog. This is a valid practice, but you're not often going to see an artist display a traced work as their own. I have no authority when I'm saying this. I am neither a professional artist nor a good one. I mean, I did say I was practicing. Also, I'm not colour picking, well, I am colour picking, but not this image of my dog. I'm colour picking from a colour palette that I have saved on Autodesk Sketchbook. Tracing can be valid in some contexts, as animators might trace a model or a previous frame so that their subject stays the same. I have personally traced my own artwork when I was trying to recreate an OC and I just couldn't get the face quite right. I do admit to tracing in the past. In the era of Ever After High OCs, we would take screen caps from the webisodes and transform them into our own character. But if I hadn't done that as a child, I don't think I would have the skill of drawing that I do now. Am I at this point trying to argue that tracing is good? Well, with the mindset that I have now, I find that tracing is good as practice, when you're not tracing everything exactly. Tracing someone's artwork, colour picking from it, you are just being a photocopier. That is theft. Don't steal artwork. And don't come over here saying, but it's practice, I can't draw otherwise. Do you know where I started? This is one of the earliest drawings of mine I can find. This was taken on my Motorola Moto G3 in 2017. I've obviously been drawing much longer than that, but this is the first photo I could find in my gallery because I'm not at home and can't scour through my old sketchbooks. And 7 years after that photo was taken, this is the drawing skill that I'm at now. I use reference, but I am not tracing. I am copying the shapes that convey pose, gesture, or expression. I'm not saying tracing is completely evil. At least you're putting in more effort than someone who sits at a computer, types in a couple words, and out pops an artificially generated image. I don't really have a conclusion to this. I feel like it's just draw more often, experiment with different mediums, and be more creative. Because if you're tracing someone else's work, are you really flexing your own idea muscles? Well, that's the drawing of my dog. I hope you like it. I'm Norange Bunny, and I hope this wasn't too controversial. Goodbye.